Hello everybody, and welcome to another multiplayer adventure today. So today we are on another multiplayer server from the Argsy Gaming community, sponsored by FS22. So this is the Ebony Island map, and it's got Maze Plus enabled on it. So I just downloaded it and installed it, and I'm going to give it a shot and see what we can do, and see if we can do some work on here. So let's see what we've got going on. Haven't had much time to explore here. I just kind of downloaded the map and jumped right in here. So this is Ebony Island. So there's quite a few fields here, as you can see. At the moment we are on this much smaller island up here where the main farm is. So we've got a cow barn. I think we got sheep and chickens. Yeah, we got chickens there. We got a biogas plant. Bees are in here as well. Sheep. So we have a few different things in here. Let's see. Productions. Let's see what we got going on here. It looks like we've got a production for silage and a BGA here. Hey everybody. Hey Farmer Taz. Hey the sim guy. Welcome. If anyone wants to join me on the server, the information is in the description. So I'm kind of winging it here. I thought I'd take a little vacation on Ebony Island and give it a try and see what we got going on. See. I think I'll look at the map and see what needs to be done with the fields, I guess, first. Oh, it's been mulched. Does it need rolling? Stone, snow. I don't know what these are. Let's see what kind of fields these are. 60. So that was wheat. We have 164, 165, and 166. I'm not. That must be what. Maybe those were barley fields. I think that matches the color. Actually, that color looks a little. No, I think it's darker. No, it could be barley. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, they're all grass fields. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. I had a feeling it might be grass. Let's see what the harvest situation is on that. Oh, that one's got back. Ready to harvest, so we can do some mowing, I guess. That's always an option. I think we got some animals too. Chickens need some food. We've got the cows seem to be quite happy. And we have some sheep. They seem to be happy. See if we can do anything about the food here. So it's got, I think it needs moisture food, base food. So base food would probably be wheat. Let's see what our we do have wheat. We have seeds. We have milk. That's quite a bit of milk. Solid fertilizer, liquids, manure, slurry. So I guess we should probably get some of that stuff into the BGA. Alright, let's do that. I need a front end loader. Do I have a front end loader? What do we got here? There's a bale shredder. Logging. This is probably for slurry. We're gonna put some of this into the BGA. I think I do need to move some of this around though, because this is now in the way. I'll just spin this around. Whoop, crash. I'll have to empty that manure out too, so I'll put that into the BGA too. I'll put that there. Some nice silage forks there. So how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. No worries. Have any of you guys played on this map before? This is my first time on here. When it was released, I thought it looked really awesome. So I thought I should give it a try. So I decided to jump on here today and check it out. Fill that up. Doing alright. Yeah. It was a bit stressful week at work. So I was a bit tired from the work week, but I made it through the week. Yep. So this is all new to me too, so and this was set up, so I'm kind of getting acquainted with the setup here. Sometimes whenever I get onto a new map that has been set up by someone else, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake on what's going on. So I usually just start with small jobs, and then once I get a little bit familiar with the layout and everything, and I usually start working on larger pieces. But I figured today I would just start small and try a few things. They set this up with Maize Plus on it too, so. And it looks like we got the Pumps and Hoses DLC incorporated in here just by the looks of the miniature BGA we've got going on here. So that's pretty cool. I haven't touched Pumps and Hoses much. I do have the DLC, but in most of my gameplays I haven't gotten around to really playing around with it. It's one of the things that is on my list of things to do at some point. Once I get like one of my maps at the point where I'm going to start utilizing it. And tomorrow I will be streaming on Chilliwack again at my usual streaming time. I think more in the morning. Today I started a little late. I was streaming and I thought, well, I'll just take a break from streaming and maybe stream a little bit in the afternoon, which I'm doing now. Tomorrow I kind of want to finish up the contracts that I had started last stream, which I think ended up a bit like a bit of a disaster, because I had a lot going on. I think quite a few I had leased quite a bit of equipment, so hopefully I'll finish all of that up. I don't think I did too badly. I had some auto drive corrections to make for some of the routes, but I'll finish that up tomorrow. And I don't think I have to do any mowing because I think I did that last week as well on the last stream. So I might have to forward time a bit on that. Do a couple of sleep triggers, and then check the maze. And my hope is that when I cash in all of the contracts, I might be able to buy a couple of horses. I'll have to buy, I think, some mineral feed too. I might need a bale shredder. I'm not too sure on the bale shredder yet, though. There was a few Maize Plus videos that I watched that suggested for some inputs you may need a bale shredder. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'll figure that out tomorrow. Let's see how our slurry pit is doing here. I'll need to go to cows. Whoa, 130 liters, that's a lot. I still have to do the manure. Let's see if we have anything in the garage. I think I gotta go under P. I owned slurry tank. For the For the manure, I think that'll be a bit easier because I can do the trailer. I won't have to go in to dig the manure out of the pit because there's the trigger on the side, I do believe, so I can probably do that as an option. Whoop. Getting used to driving this. There's a bit of a shifting action on this vent. Yeah, that one's in there. Okay, we'll do that. Hey, let me go. I'm gonna just park this here and I'm gonna try to find that trailer and see if I can move some of that manure too. And try the trigger. So I can use this trigger like right here to fill it up. But the question is where is that trailer? There's a couple of trailers in there. I really want that small one. Wait. Let's just take a look down here. It might be on the field. Oh, we got a telehandler too. Okay. Oh, I probably could use this trailer. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's open the cover. So we'll go this way. You know what? I may still have some problems though. Because if I'm not mistaken with the newer BGAs, if you've got a setup like that, you can't use a trailer. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm confident on that, so I'm not gonna fill this trailer then. That would probably be a bad thing because then, well, I guess I could, yeah, I can reload, I think, back into the pit. No, I'm not gonna risk it because I don't want to put a big pile of manure on the ground. So, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I cannot use a trailer on that. I forget what that's called now. Memory's drawing a blank, but you need that new style where you drive in and you unload if you want to use a trailer. And then all of the other ones, you'd need either a ramp system or you need silage forks. Yeah. Oh, we got stuff back there too. A little house. So, I know we have silage forks. I'll back this up. Slowly backing up. Shifting gears. There we go. Now, let's see what we got over here. Well, there's the other trailer. We have that. I think we need some arms though. I'm hitting the wrong one. Da, 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 da. grass care, tether, telehandler tools. Maybe, oh, maybe I have to use the telehandler. Yeah, there's manure forks on that for the telehandler. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So we'll just take this guy back. Oh, I think we got seed production in here too. Let's see, an auger. Or that could be just storing the seeds though. That's a possibility. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Yeah. We'll go this way. And we'll park this with the other trailer. And then we'll use the telehandler. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Alright, to the telehandler. We have a seeder out in the field. Okay, here we go. Bale forks, huh? More light on the subject. There we go. I'll let go of these. There. Now I'm assuming this will hook up. Like a big claw on the front. I've never used these silage forks before. Well, this type anyways. That's interesting. Hey. Hey, you're filling up. Okay, that's working. I might want to extend this a little bit further to allow the reach to go a little bit easier. So this should work out just fine. But it's not a bad little setup here. I did not join the server when it first was put online, so I don't know if there was a specific goal in mind. I noticed that we're at like minus 69,000 in debt. I wonder if we have like a loan taken out. Nope, no loan. Or wait, I think there's about a $10,000 loan. So it's being just managed, I guess, lightly. So it's just kind of like I said, I guess it's almost like a vacation, work vacation. So no, it doesn't feel like that there's a goal in place either on this map. So you just come in and Just have a little bit of light fun. It's a small farm setup with some pretty big stuff in here. So I guess maybe it's a medium-sized farm. So you've got a lot of small equipment and you've got some big equipment, but not super big equipment. So maybe a medium-sized type equipment. Um, so a mixture, and you can get into, you know, lawn or grass work, field work, animal work. So you can kind of just come in here and just chill and do a few little light tasks here and there. The layout looks pretty nice, I think. Got a nice little farm layout with some sheds and a BGA just conveniently right at the farm. So if you don't want to do a lot of like movement of, you know, equipment and stuff like that, not really any need for like auto drive or course play, I don't think, or anything like that. It's just come in here, jump into a tractor or a task and just have some fun. For me, I think what I like about the map is I think the evergreen type trees, like you can see in the background, it has kind of a rustic cabin feel environment. Uh, I like maps like that. Um, that's why I kind of like Silver Run. What else? There's been a few other maps that have like those types of trees on there. Kind of like going out to a fishing cabin or something, and but except you're on a farm. Yes. The layout's like a map too, so, or I mean, sorry, it's an island map, which is different. You get so many like maps where it's like just land, all land everywhere. So having different shapes of maps is kind of interesting too. Chilliwack gameplay, I probably will. Uh, well, I shouldn't say probably. I'll definitely put in a modular BGA on that map when I get to a cow farm. At the moment, I'm on the horse farm, so I'm gonna work with that. Next, I probably will move up to sheep. Then I'll do cows, and then I'll do pigs. There's a bit of overlap between horses and cows for food, so I think it'll be a little easier to manage when I go ahead and do that. So uh, Sheep, I think, will be easier than what I had anticipated for Maize Plus. It's just, I think if I'm not mistaken, you just need to have a lot of, I think mainly grass and hay. Unconditioned grass though, which I started. Um, Horses as well is not that bad. I think for the horse feeding though, I will need mineral feed, I think, as another food type, which I'll have to buy from the store. So slowly figuring out the whole Maize Plus process. But looking at it, I think it's a mod that, as I'm beginning to figure out, is to give more options for food, but there is still a simple way of feeding the animals uh, in the actual mod itself, as I'm beginning to figure out as I play with Maize Plus a little bit more. Cows, I think, aren't that bad because you can still use, if we're looking at some of the videos, and I haven't touched cows yet for Maize Plus, but looking at it, you can still use a standardized TMR mix, and that'll cover a lot of your food requirements. And then all you need is the mineral feed to cover the rest. And if you have the automatic grazing on there, that also helps with Maize Plus. Um, so I think from a beginner's perspective, I definitely recommend the grazing mod. Without the grazing mod, I think you would have more work to do because you would have to cover all of those food types. But from a beginner's perspective, get the grazing mod. That way you don't have a steep up curve of trying to cover all the food slots. So I consider probably without the grazing mod, you're on hard mode. Is what I gather. Because some of the animals do require sugar beets and potatoes that aren't conventionally utilized. You got more unconventional methods of getting food, so to fill those food slots, without the grazing mod, you'd have to harvest those additional crops. I think the most freaky part about Maize Plus is having to right away start harvesting sugar beets or potatoes. So you have to be a bit creative to try to get that equipment. It's slowly filling up. I wonder if I have that on. Let's see. So I have to activate the fermenter. Oh, I don't have permissions. Okay. Yeah, I don't have farm manager status, but that's okay. I can easily fill this up. and then just move on to another task. That's the beauty of not being a farm manager. You can diversify your tasks based on your role. I think if I was farm manager, I probably would be at doing manure for quite some time here. So it'll give me the opportunity to break up my tasks today. I might want to try to do some lawn mowing there or grass work once I get this filled up. So I'll just fill this up, and then a farm manager, when they come in, they'll be like, oh wow, someone filled this up. I'm gonna go turn that on. That's gonna make my job a little easier. I might move a couple of more loads of slurry over as well. But I'm definitely going to fill up this manure heap here, or fill it up with manure, which I think I'm getting pretty close to. Alright, that loads in there. Backing up. And tomorrow I want to try more of that courseplay tipper functionality tomorrow during my Chilliwack live stream. I think I did a little bit of it on the last stream. I don't know how long that feature has been there. I honestly think it's new. Or maybe it's always been there but nobody utilizes it because of the auto drive. So I kind of want to play with it and see if I can figure out, you know, how it works a bit more. Since most of the courses are finished, or I mean, sorry, most of the contracts are finished from the last stream. So I'll probably go in there and see if I can get that jiving again without auto drive and see what happens. So should be kind of interesting. I think it has to do with the in-game helper and splines and stuff like that. So I don't think it ties into auto drive at all. So oh, how am I doing on filling that up? About 7,000. We'll go this way. Grab this. I'll have to see if there's any other equipment. It seems fuller than what it says in here. That's kind of weird. Maybe visually it just doesn't calculate it very well. But we'll see. I'll know quite quickly if I have any issues, because it'll say, oh, well, you can't dump anymore here. Okay, reverse. And then when that's activated and turned on, it'll slowly process it into the fermenter. And we'll have digestate as a result. There's also the call it the manure separator functionality too, that is part of the new BGA system as another add-on. I don't think that's available on this farm here, but I thought that was an interesting function for pumps and hoses. So this right here, what I'm doing right now, is my actual first gameplay experience with pumps and hoses, I guess. I want to utilize that on the Chilliwack map, but I think I need, that'll probably come into play if once I get a pig farm. Well, I guess I could probably do it with crops too, right? Because you can put whole crop silage in for processing. Oh. But my setup on the Chilliwack map is very small still. So I think I'll probably do maybe 2 more scoops, and then I think I want to do some mowing. Try out the mowing equipment that's on the farm, because I haven't touched that yet. I'll probably do 1 more scoop and then try that out. There's quite a bit of manure in the processor at the moment. And we're in April, so I don't know what kind of seeding is going to happen. Or crops. I'd probably look at that too. We have a small seeder out there. I'm just going to park this right here, I think. I'm out of touch with my keyboard at the moment. I do keyboard gameplay. Oh, some hay bales over here. I found this over here, so I'll leave this here. Let's just walk out onto that field. Let's see. Nitrogen is 0. But pH level is fine, so it's limed. Can we actually, what can we plant? Oh, we're out on the wheat. We can do barley. We can do oats. And then we have another planting cycle in September. So I think I will leave this though. I'll just go to, I think, grass. I don't know what kind of grass equipment that we have though. P. We have mowers. Okay, so that's our mowing setups. So I think I might take this one out. The Volvo. Now, I just gotta find the mowing equipment. I'll just take a little trip over here. Bale shredder. I think I can probably find it through here. Show on map. So I just have to back up a bit. And it's in behind the cow barn. Okay. I don't see it there. Is it lying to me? No. Oh, maybe it's on this side. Aha! There it is. We got tethers, we've got... Okay. just gonna pop this like right here for now. Is that backwards in there? Or, oh, I forgot. This doesn't have a rear. Haha. I goofed. There's no front hookup. Okay, where did I get this guy from? Not from here. It was by the logging equipment, wasn't it? Yeah. Which I think was down this row. I think it was in here. Yeah, it was in here. I probably have to use the Fent. Maybe. Okay, turn off the lights. Daylight is coming, so that's good. This one cannot use this one because it's got weight on the front, so it's probably the Fent. Yeah. Let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Hmm. Grab that. And then we'll grab the front mower. Oh, I see some bales out there too. Hmm. That might be a problem. Okay, let's just bring up our miniature map here. This isn't too shabby. So this is one field here. And this is one field here. And then, yes, we do have some bales over there. And we have a mill. Alright. Okay. Okay. We'll just start mowing over here. Trees were cut down by the looks of it. So we'll do a headland. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Control V. There we go. Then Control B. And away we go. Oops, I probably should do it without conditioner. There. That's better. Make a tower of trucks, you say. Hello, Top Hat Gaming. Welcome. I got two colors here. That's interesting. Let's just turn that off. I wonder if I have to set the rear one. Yeah, that's interesting. So, yeah, I was spitting out two types of. With one of the mowers, it was conditioned, and the other one was unconditioned. I don't think I'll make a tower of trucks. I don't have no trucks to work with. I do have tractors, though. Come on. Oh, and my gear shifter stuck here. Good thing I'm not windrowing. Hey, Legion. Welcome. I'm trying the Ebony Island here. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Hello? How about now? Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. I must have been muted for a little bit there. Welcome aboard. I'm trying the Ebony Island server out here. Doing some grass cutting. Okay, cool. Have you tried this one out? This one server out yet? It's my first time jumping on this one to try it out. It has a nice feel to it, I think. It's kind of very relaxing and calming. Yep, definitely a really nice sky happening. You showed up just in time. Because earlier when I first started working on here, it was like black. Always seem to choose the wrong time. to stream sometimes. Uh, but the reward is as long as you're close to like a sunset or a sunrise or whatnot, it's definitely rewarding because you get all that that rich color that pops in. Yeah. Silver Run's not too bad. I think though when I play that map, most of my focus is on logging. So if I want to do logging, um, that's usually my where I would probably go to. But for standard farming, it's probably not a map that I would focus on for farming too much. Um, but it's just the design of it really, because it's not till you actually get it into like field status, or you chop down wood and then you build your own fields. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I didn't When I jumped on here, I didn't quite think too much about getting admin access at the beginning. Um, but next time I will take that into consideration when I jump on here. That way I can get a few things moving. I did fill the BGA with some slurry and some manure, so that's ready for activation. Um, and then right now I'm just doing the mowing because I find it very relaxing to do mowing. All right, so but I do like the setup that we have on here though. It's everything is like all in tucked away in one little area, and you've got everything easily accessible, which I think is cool. Um, the fields are interesting on here too. It kind of gives you like the feeling of like I don't know where this is located, so maybe it's already in Europe, but with the hedging it gives me like a feeling of like the UK, some of the UK maps or Celtic maps or something where there's like those splits with hedging or rock fencing, which I kind of think is nice. And then you still have that kind of American um, Pacific Northwest feeling with the mountains and the and the trees is the best way that I can describe it. So it's kind of a mixed flavor and small tasks too. You don't have to really have like big equipment. It's like medium and small equipment. It's these little map gems that you just appreciate, right? Even more. we're going up this hill. I think I'm struggling a little bit on the shifting, but there we go. I don't think I have to worry about it on my next pass, because I think the gradient won't be as steep on the second headland. Yep, stream friendly tasks, exactly. um, it's nice too because it's not overly intense, um, and you just kind of kick back and have a little bit of light fun. I think overall, it's kind of gives your brain a little bit of a relaxing time, um, like I said, a work vacation. I wasn't too sure what I was going to actually stream today. I thought about doing the Chilliwack one today, but I just wasn't ambitious enough to wake up in the morning, and I was like, I don't know. And then I thought, well, I still want to do some sort of stream today, but something a little bit lightweight. So I thought, oh, why not just jump on here and give this a go, see what's going on. It's fun trying out new maps. That's what I like about all of the multiplayer servers that we've got going on, because you've got so many maps that you can kind of choose from, and instead of having to, create a brand new game, save, and then go through the process of setting things up, um, which depending on what you like to do or how you envision it, this is where you can just kind of jump in, kind of chill, do a few little farm tasks with something that's already been set up or is community run. Um, and then try different maps out too. That way you don't have to, excuse me, have all sorts of games set up, right? Game saves set up. Uh, I was on it for about 10, maybe about 10 to 20 minutes just to peek. So I've got that kind of set up in my folders already. So, and I jumped onto it, I think on Wednesday, just to look at it. So I do like that map as well. Um, I think probably maybe next week I will probably stream on that one to give it a go. So I think, and that one is intriguing too, because it's like this one, uh, but slightly different. So it has a kind of a nice flowy feel to it. So I want to try that one out. So next week's streaming adventure will be on that one, and I'll try it out, do some tasks and stuff like that. I know some people have been on there playing on it a little bit too, so I'll give that a try. And I think it has this like hedging around the fields too on that one, if I'm not mistaken. It has that kind of um, UK island Celtic kind of farm feeling setup, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's go forward. Turn. Still struggling a little bit on the hills here, I think, but that's okay. I noticed that there's like trees here too. I don't know if they must have been cut down, I guess. Or wait, no, it's a fence. No. Let's see if I can do a chainsaw. Or I think it might be just part. Okay, so it was a tree. Personally, I think leaving these stumps there, it kind of gives it a nice, interesting fence line feature. And then all over there is forest, so if we want to do any like forestry stuff, all of that's there. I think that's really cool. Because I always get a little bit of a light itching for doing forestry. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but uh, there's days where I just say no, I want to cut some wood down or cut trees down. Okay, so I think we're done in here. And I need to figure out how I'm going to get those bales out of there. So I'm just going to park this over here, and I think we have an auto load trailer. I'll try this one. Reverse up. I don't know where I'm going to put those bales though on this trailer. I don't think I really want to put. I think they might have been intended to go into the. We have like different types of food here. I think what I'll do, if I can cycle this around here. This might not even be auto load. I don't think it's auto load. I don't think so. Might have to unload this. Yep. Nope. No cheating on my part, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't see any auto load features, so I don't think auto load's on here. Let's turn this off. So, no cheating methods for me today. Okay, so I'll need the telehandler. I can do this. I've got faith in myself. I parked it way back over here, I think. Alright. I've already got the bale forks over there, so it was good that I left those there. We'll just unload that trailer. I just hope I don't make a mess of this. Okay. I gotta plan out where I want to put them. I think I'm gonna try to get them shoved way back there as much as I can. I think is probably a good spot for them. Alright, we'll just take a couple of them off at a time. I honestly thought these were auto loads, so whoever put these on did a really good job. And we're gonna just put them back here as far as I can. And I don't want them to roll away, so I'm just gonna pop them up like that. I think that's a good idea. There we go. But Spud. Spud. What do you mean by Spud? I got a real rear hitch on this too, so I could probably, I wonder if I can take that trailer out to the field. Probably can. With this, and then load. And throw that on there. Doing alright. And I'm gonna grab those far top ones. I probably will have to strap the trailer down again in reverse, as I don't really have it in the most ideal spot for unloading. So I'm still pretty close to the cow barn, but I'll get off the ones that I can. Bale stacker. Oh, there's a bale stacker? Oh, probably as an attachment. Like a fancy dancy one, I bet. That's what you're saying. Okay, let's just take a look and see what we have. We had the bale forks and the wrapped bale handler though. Those are those. And then we just had the skid steer stuff. I could try these. I've actually never even used one of these before, to tell you the truth. I've always used the forks. Spud stack the bales. Oh, Spud did the bales. Oh, I get you what you mean. With okay, so Spud was the one that put the bales on the trailer, is what you mean. Gotcha. He did a good job. It looks like an auto loader did it. when I first saw it. Whoops, that fell. That wasn't intended. I might actually grab those bale wrapper tongs to try out. Okay. Whoop. Nope. That's a fail. This is where probably those tongs would come in handy. I think I'll go and try to grab them and give them a shot, because honestly I haven't tried. I've never used them. Maybe just briefly in FS22. Or I mean FS19. But um but it wasn't for very long though that I used them, so oh no, that's not good. Okay, let's back up. I'm gonna find them, try them out. You can, I'll put this tool over there. And just compare the usage a bit. Alright. And my guess is it's probably on this side of the farm. And try those the wrap bale handler, I believe is what it's called. I saw Argsy using them in one of his streams. And he did alright with them. Not to say that I will, though. I wonder where the implement might be. Let's see. I always go into the wrong menu. I think it's under here. Show on map. So it's just over here. So not too far away. There they are. Well, let's try these out. Kind of interested to see what happens. See if I'm good at using them or really bad at using them. We'll see. I figure I might as well try them out here because then I can determine which tool I would prefer to use when I go to load. Okay, how do I... Oh, not bad. Figure out which tool I want to use when I start loading. Nope, crash counter. Oh. Now I imagine if you're really good at this, you could grab two at the same time, which is what I saw Argsy doing. So I think you have to do that, then lower a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, no, no, no. I'm hitting that. Don't go too far forward. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then back up. So I think I have to back this all the way out, so I've got a plan. I'll do this. Reverse. I think this will work. There we go. Okay, I need to reverse this trailer up though. That's good. Now this might be a problem. So I might not be able to, or can I? let's just open that up. Oh, not quite on there the way I want it though. Lower this down a bit. There we go, we're turning into a professional, sort of, using these. Maybe not a professional, but that's better. This one is different. I'm gonna put him somewhere else. I don't want him to be too mixed in. Oh, there we go. And then just fist knuckle bump to push it back. There we go. Not bad. I sometimes wonder how challenging it would be to maneuver bales in real life with the actual equipment. There's got to be a lot of precision. Don't really want to be that guy that knocks over all of the bales and then have to clean all that up. Okay. Oh, I saw that coming. That's okay. Whoa, too far ahead. I've got a spot for this guy. Yeah, I'm definitely impressed with the loading of that trailer, that's for sure. Just using this tool here to unload. got that. There we go. Off we go. So I think I'm going to use the bale forks for the remaining ones. That's what I think I'll do. So in comparison, I think the bale forks I like for taking off of the trailer, but the bale wraps I feel give you, the bale wrap handler I find is best for like handling, I guess, single bales to kind of precisely maneuver them a bit better, is how I would say for comfort level for me. Um, if you're really good at using them, you probably could do a lot more with them. At least that's my take. um, but if I used the bale wrap handlers a bit more, I could probably get really good at using them. Maybe I can see what possibilities there are. But unloading them, my focus was on trying to get them off as quickly as possible. Um, when you open up the clamps, you can potentially hit the bales. So I think in that situation it can be a bit difficult. Whereas with these bale forks, I just go in and then I pull two out at the same time. Let's see. Bammo. There we go. But I can only imagine what Spud did when he was loading. Because, like I said, I'm impressed with the loading there. When I saw the trailer, I thought, oh, this must be an auto load trailer. So myself, I'm using mouse and keyboard. Thinking on it, I might have tried to hook up my side panel and try that out to do this. I like using that for if I'm doing front-end loader work. So I imagine it would be just perfect for telehandler work too. Oh, there we go. Up, up, up. Please just land perfectly. Not too bad. It's not perfect though. Okay, well, what I can probably do. Whoop, no! Oh, that was a bad mistake. But that's okay. I can go back to the bale wrap handler and stack the remaining 2 of those bales there and maybe fix the stack situation up a bit. So, which I think will be a good skill set test for me. Grab this, and I can grab those 2 remaining bales too. So, let's see. So I'm gonna just pull that out and move this like this. Reverse. And I'm gonna try to push that forward. Or, nope. Extend that forward a bit. Okay. And did I open up the clamp? No. Come on. Come on. What is that? There. Nope. There. I did it. Nope. There we go. Reverse. There we go. I got the bales off of the trailer. That is a victory. So I'll put these. I knew that would fall at some point. Okay, there we go. I can make this better. I can make this better. Nope. 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 Don't do that. Okay. No. Slipped. Okay. Everything was perfect till I hit that one bale. I can go in and clamp onto it and then tilt it up, I think. Like this. As long as I don't drop it. And this lower. That's a bit better. And as for that one, that's going to be a bit of a challenge to get out of there. But I think I can do it. I'll just have to back up. Then spin like this. There. Left my... It's looking a bit better, my stack. The handling probably could have been a bit better, but it's the attempt that counts. It all comes in practice, with practice. I think I can do this. There we go. Come to think of it, yes, I think the last time I used bale grabs was in 19, and I didn't like it because I think the physics on them were really bad. And what would happen, if I remember correctly, is that the bale grabs would clip into the bale if you squeezed too much. And then when that happened, you'd lose your grip on the bale and you'd have some problems. And that's what I recall. And I think it caused a lot of frustration. But these, the ones in 22 feel better. And more stable. So it's worthwhile to try the implement. So I'm going to take the bale grabs out because I do want to practice a bit more. It might be a bit of a mess. I might have to come back for the bale spike, but yeah, I'll just do what I can. So, oh, bonus, I can hook up the trailer to this telehandler. So this should go fairly smoothly. I'm not sure what Spud used. I'm assuming he probably used a telehandler too. But I'm going to go out here, gather the last few bales, and practice some more with the bale wrap handler. And then once the bales are on board, I will mow this lawn. Let's see, where's a good spot I should put this? I probably am best to keep it on flat ground and not too far away from the bales. So this looks like to be the closest I can get on flat ground. So I'll use that. Open this up. Oops. Now this could be a bit tricky because I'm on a hill. Whoop. Here, I'll try these up here. So I think he probably used bale spike though when he was out here. Instead of the bale wrapper or the wrap bale handler, as I should call it. That's crooked in my... Oh, don't go too far back. Extend my boom arm a little bit on the telehandler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack this on top of the other one, then grab them in the middle. Then lower this down, pick them both up, then return back to the trailer. Easy does it. Ooh, that was close. Okay, just tap it forward. There we go. Nope. There we go. And you're rolling. don't, don't roll away. Okay, well, if you're gonna roll, I'm gonna roll 2. Lightly stack you up here. Okay, back up. No, it's still sticking. Okay, there we go. Oh my. Hey, hey, I might need to readjust here. Let's see. As long as it's close to the ground, it should auto-correct itself. There we go. I should really grab from the top, I think. Yeah, like this. That might be a better approach to handling these. Okay, let's just go down. Okay, did I grab both of them? Yes. But it's not really on very good, but oh well. Okay, let's just pack this in there. So let's try this method, which I think might be a little easier. Nope, not really so much on a hill though. I go forward and back. There we go. And we can just flip this like that. we'll just reverse this a little bit. That might be a bit too close though. I should have went back. We'll see. Forward. Nope. 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 There we go. I definitely suggest a telehandler doing this. I think I would get very frustrated if I had a tractor with front loader arms and having to do a lot of going forward and back, uh, could add a flavor of frustration on it. It's not to say you can't do it. It's, I think, in time you could probably, I think I could probably do it with a tractor with loader arms and a bale wrap handler. Um, but for beginning and practicing, I would stick with a telehandler. You have the boom arm to help you change your height. The crab steering is very useful as well. So it just helps you navigate so that you don't have to go so far back to correct or so far forward. So you can take smaller and shorter forwards and backs to correct. Like right now I'm doing a lot of forward and back with the with what I'm doing as it is. I wouldn't. I would, if you do have to do, what do you call it? A tractor. I would say go with an automatic, not a manual shift. Some of the tractors, if they have manual shift on it, and you go forward and back, it'll shift gears, which might slow things down a tad bit too, which can add a little bit of frustration. A lot of the starting tractors, I think, have manual shifters on it, so there's like a bit of a delay before it shifts into gear. Okay, I've got that bale, so I've only got 4 more bales left, and I can go to cutting the grass. Forward, drop, open, just slowly lower, grab. But I've seen people just smoothly operate without any issues using the bail grabs. And with the most difficult equipment, I think, or setup as well, and do it just like, without any issues. Lots of videos I've seen. And when you watch them doing their gameplay sessions, you're like, oh, that's super easy, until you finally get to doing it yourself, and you're like, oh my, wow, it's not as easy as what it looks. But it's all muscle memory, right? I guess to a degree it depends on what you're using, like mouse and keyboard, or maybe some sort of joysticks setup might make it a little easier too. Right now I'm using mouse and keyboard. I probably actually, I could probably make it a little easier if I adjust my DPI settings on my mouse. I think I might do that right now, to tell you the truth. I'm just gonna go into my Logitech settings here. Yeah, I got it at DPI sensitivity at 32,000, but I might bump it up to the full 64. Let's see, excuse me, how that works. I don't really know much. Don't notice too much of a difference. Let's see. As most of my actions with the mouse, I will pull back on the mouse holding a button, then lift up the mouse off the mouse pad and drop it a little bit more forward. That's for like the boom arm. But if you've got like a joystick or maybe a Xbox controller, all you need to do is just probably pull back on the thumbstick, is my guess, which might make it a little easier. But for mouse, I've got my DPI at the highest setting, and you can kind of get away with it that way. Okay, let's just push these a bit forward. There we go. I've got 2 more bales. 2 more bales. What we're gonna do, go forward. Flip that bale. Right, up, right. Nope. down. Do, do, do. Are you gonna flip? No, I'll just go this way. There we go. Straight up. That works. It's flatter down there, so I'll pick up this one bale, plop it on top of that one, and grab both of them at the same time. Put them on the trailer, then we'll head back to the farm with all the bales, and then we'll cut this last field of grass. And I'll leave it as unconditioned grass because I don't know. I don't want to affect the maize plus. There we go. Because they can still ted unconditioned grass if they want to and move it up the different stages. Alright, I am mighty proud of myself. I've got all of these bales. All together. Well, I better not count my chickens till they hatch, because I still have to get this last load onto the trailer, and if I start patting myself on the back, knowing me, I will make a mess of things, so let's just wait till we got them all strapped before we celebrate. Okay, that looks good. Now all I need to do is just hook up to the trailer and hit the strap button. And then we'll take these back to the farm. I'll hit L to strap. There we go. Now I can pat myself on the back for a job well done. Well, quite the experience trying to load those bales and unload the last bunch. I'm going to turn down here. I'm going to put this trailer right where I got it, sort of, because that's where we'll unload them. I think I'll put this trailer just right here. That way the main roadway is not covered. Or blocked, I mean. I'll just let go of the bale wraps and leave them here. Someone might want to use them for unloading the bales later. I'll park the telehandler back where I found it, which was way over here, I do believe. And we'll just reverse. Perfect. Looks good to me. Now, something a little easier. Back to mowing. Oh, I left my tractor out here. Oh. I think I'll set myself up with a headland again. unfold. Keyboard shortcut Control X. It's your friend to unfold. Do more than one implement. And then I'm going to lower my implements. So that's Control V. So it should lower both of them. And then Control B will turn them both on. And then away you go. Hey Fuchs24, welcome aboard. I like it, sir. It's been a blast. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's very relaxing and fun. The setup is great. So you've done an outstanding job. I like the map a lot. It's very beautiful, scenic. A lot of nice feel to it. Yeah, I just jumped on it now. Well, I think I've been streaming for about, how long have I been streaming for? Let's see. Double check, because it's been a while since I checked. Having too much fun. Yeah, I've been on for about 2 hours and 25 minutes, streaming away here. So I'm cutting the last field right now, and I did some bale handling earlier. I loaded some manure into the BGA, which I thought was cool. I haven't touched the new BGA system for pumps and hoses, so doing a little bit of that was fun. So, but it's a really nice chill map. Oh, just perfect for a working vacation. I did a little bit of wrap loading and unloading, or I mean, sorry, bale loading and unloading. So that gave me a little bit of practice doing some of that. You had a bale wrap handler available, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't touched one of those since like FS19, so I thought I would give that a try. Yep, small and simple. Um, it's nice to do the simple maps, and then just jump in and kind of just chill and relax by doing some, small jobs without having to do a lot of different larger tasks. The other thing too is, when you have a smaller farm, you can appreciate the use of the smaller implements and the smaller pieces of equipment too. Um, Sometimes we get into these 4x and 16x maps, and our main focus is just to jump into the big equipment. And then we forget that we can still use smaller implements and test them out, um, or a smaller mowing kit as well. Um, you don't have to use auto drive or course play as much with a smaller setup too. So you're actually got more hands-on usage of the equipment, uh, which I kind of like too. Sometimes you just jump into doing course play and stuff, and then you're more or less a manager more than an actual worker, and you're not actually utilizing the equipment as much. Yeah, I imagine you've been working pretty hard. Yeah, that's another benefit too. You actually feel like you can accomplish something um, without utilizing a boatload of time. Um, this stream alone uh, has been about 2 hours and a half, and I've completed 2 fields. I've done bale unloading. I've done a bit of manure moving. Um, with the larger maps with some of my other streams. Sometimes I'm streaming for like about 7 hours or 5 hours. And sometimes at the end of the stream, I'm wondering if I've accomplished anything. So there's a lot of reward to the smaller maps and smaller farm setups. We're gonna go up this side, I think. And then we'll swing down this way. I'll grab this little bit here on the corner. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. But I commend you on the farm setup. It's everything is just, I don't know, just perfectly placed, just nice and conveniently, um, and good use of space, especially with the BGA placement. Um, I think that's really cool how you were able to set that all up in that little corner. Usually BGA setups, I think placements can be a bit complicated, but mind you, I haven't touched really the pumps and hoses customization functionality, so it might make it a little bit easier, but I recall just plopping down a large BGA from FS19 and you're like, oh, well, where am I going to put this big behemoth, right? Oh, you're very welcome. think I got maybe I got a one run down there and then one run back up, I think. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Just a little bit further down here. Reverse. And we'll go forward. Alright. And then quick thing to do for all you people that use keyboard and mouse, Control X will fold everything up. So very handy. That's useful. That way you don't have to hit G and go through each of the implements that are attached to your tractor. Oh, with one thing that I will mention, which I made one small mistake, is you can see the color change with, or texture color change between the two types here. So if you've got Maize Plus and you are trying to set your conditioning, just make sure that you set your conditioning for the front and the rear implement. So if you set your conditioning, it doesn't happen for both implements at the same time. So that's where I made this mistake here. Then I noticed, I think about up to here, that the colors were different. So I just went in and made some corrections, and then I was able to do the rest of the headland without any issues. So just keep that in mind if you've got Maize Plus and you're doing this kind of mower setup. If you've got just one implement, or maybe you've got the Crone mower, it'll be global for the entire piece of equipment. Now I think I need to find that washer, which I don't think is down here. Yep, I agree with you on that. I do want to try the hosing system, and I think the hosing system will do really nicely on this map. Hosing system is just a little bit more manageable on a smaller map compared to a larger map, so I think you'll have a lot of success if you utilize that on here. So I say go for it. I think this would be really a good server for people that want to do pumps and hoses. It's a good map setup for that. Yeah, I think I got this as clean as I can here. And I think I got the mowing equipment from on the other side of this barn. Yeah, right in there. Now, we have a pickup wagon. Let me just think here. I'll turn this off. If I'm not mistaken, if I take fresh grass to the sheep, that should uptick most of the food bars. Globally. Yeah. It should uptick 3 of them. So I'm going to try it out. So I'm not going to do, I think one of the fields I'll do pickup wagon of just unconditioned grass and just try dumping it in here and see what happens with these bars. And then one of them I will turn to hay, probably the one that I blundered with the unconditioned and condition. So I think that's what my plan is. So I'll windrow one of the fields. Excuse me. With unconditioned grass. Then I'll use the pickup wagon. Yeah. Whoop. And if I make a mistake, I can always turn it all into silage bales anyways, to degree. So which field do I want to do this on? I think I'll do the far one. Oh. Yeah. Oops. Nope. 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 Counterclockwise. Or clockwise. So I want to draw it into the field and away from the edge as much as possible. Okay, here we go. So this is the unconditioned grass. So I'm going to quickly just windrow this up, then bring the pickup wagon out here and test that out. I haven't done maize plus sheep, so I'm kind of experimenting here based on what I've read or watched as well, I guess. Disturb Simulations videos said that you could just do unconditioned grass. Oh, that didn't quite work out quite right. And hay, if I understood his video correctly. And it should fill up the bars. Oh, no worries. Oh, you're getting on a plane? Or a train? I guess you can get boarding passes for trains, probably even ferries, I guess. I always think of planes right away when I hear the word boarding pass. I'm just doing some maize plus experimentation here to figure out sheep. So I watched one of Disturbed's videos on sheep, and it gave me the impression that I could get away with unconditioned grass and hay. So I did all my mowing. So I'm just going to windrow it up and take a wagon and pick it all up. Yeah, this server is running Maize Plus. So I'm gonna try learning sheep since we got sheep. So I'm gonna do one good run at this way. Then I'm going to go counterclockwise. It's gonna be a pretty large windrow, but that's okay. Okay, I think that will do it there. We'll go counterclockwise. The best way to do this is to just line your tractor up and ensure that it's sweeping towards the guide there, and put the guide in the middle of the windrow. And that's how you would windrow this way. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna slow down around this turn here. I might just pick up a little bit. Just my tractor a little bit here. And if you can't keep it directly in the exact middle, you can kind of get the alternative is to do the far side of the windrow. If you want to try to keep things as uniformed as possible. Like my turning is a little bit sloppy here. I'm gonna back up a little bit and try this turn a little bit smoother here. think we're doing okay. And then I can do some up and downs. I'll just reverse a little bit here. Alright. And off we go. There's probably better ways to do it maybe, but that's what works best for me. You can use V to lift the implement at the end, or you can just hit B as a boy to shut the implement off once you reach the end, just so that you can make your corrections. If you lift it straight up, it with the V button, it helps keep the implement straight. But if you hit B as a boy, it cuts it off, and as you can see, my implement is a little bit on an angle, but so you might have to make some more corrections before you do your second pass. So it depends on what you want to do, really. More expensive wind rowers will just simply funnel things a little easier, perhaps. But if you're just starting out, you may just have to utilize this type of wind rower. And you might go in and say, well, how the heck am I supposed to use this piece of equipment, right? But you can, this is probably the best way, I think, to do it. So in this case, I didn't cut the engine on it. I used V to lift the implement, but you can see it's still operating. And then away you go. It kept it straight. So, let's see, almost to the end here, I think. Yep. I think I like lifting it though with V. I'm going to be on here probably for a while because I want to do my experiment, which is to pick up this grass and dump it in, and then I still have to do like hay. So I think I'm going to be on here for at least another hour or so, or two, because I want to accomplish these tasks. I can even go longer if I want. I got nothing else to do this evening, so it's like 7 o'clock, so I'll probably want to get off around 9 p.m. I guess my time. And it's only 7, so that's another 2 hours or so, I guess. But if you join in, that would be great. Welcome the help. There's still a field that needs to be planting, and I'm not sure what we should be planting in there. So this is my first time on here, so I haven't really done anything too crazy. So I feel more comfortable having you make the decision on what we should plant or what should be planted. Yep. So, if anyone wants to know, Fuchs24, he's the one that's sponsored this particular server. So he's, I guess the best term. I don't think we really have any titles or terms or whatnot, but I would say, I guess, best term would be server manager. He's been around, I don't know, for longer than I have, since the old Valley Farm. On Farming Sim 19 is when I met him, and I think we were chopping wood at the time. And we had the, what was it called? The fire log mod or fire log pallet mod. And we were just chopping down a lot of wood. Well, he was when I first joined the multiplayer session server at the time. And I gave him a hand with that, cutting down some of the trees, which eventually turned into the super field. For grain and all sorts of different crops that we threw into that field. Great fun. But I think he was cutting down the trees and stacking the pallets on the truck and just going at it. And at that time too, that's when I met Legion and Mark Thor as well. We were the crew on there, and I don't know. There was so many other names too that were on there at the time. Um, that was a lot of fun on that server. Yes, the firewood. That's when I first met you, I think, on the server. I came on at night, and I wasn't sure. I think I even did some plowing that day too to help plow in the new field as well, or field creation. Yep, I remember that. You guys worked really hard on that, um, and that was just amazing. That was one of my favorite maps, or multiplayer session experiences, I think, in the community. And I know you put in a lot of hours in there, Mark as well, Legion. Uh, just, I don't know, hammering it all out. It was just amazing. Especially the tree work, I think, and the field creation work. Um, I think was just like outstanding. I mean, the amount of hours put into doing all of that, and the way that it turned out in the end and everything, I mean, it's amazing when a community or a group of people come together uh, to make something like that happen. Oh, I see you just joined. Welcome aboard. Oh, and the potatoes, yes. We can't forget about the potatoes. Can't even remember how long it took us to get those done. But we did it. I think it was on that mega field too. Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure if it was me, but I know someone from our group was like, I'm sick of potatoes. Let's not do that again." Uh, but that was a fun challenge right there. And a reverse here. I think we also did caught, and that one I think wasn't too bad. That was a fun stream too. I think doing the cotton on there. Um, I think I was trying to convince people to do sugarcane, but I don't think we did that. I think it was just too much of an insane idea on my part. Okay, guys, let's do sugarcane next. uh, yep, pallet factory too. That's very true. That I enjoyed. When I was in there doing the pellets. I mean, that was just crazy right there. But I stuck with it. Um, I think mainly because I liked the way that it operated. I just can't. I mean, there was a lot of manual function to that where you have to move the pallet pellets out and back in, but just seeing the visual, interaction for that, I think just caught my eye. That's what sold me on it. If it didn't have that visualization to that mod, I probably wouldn't have bothered. Um, and I think that's what really sold me on that particular mod. Potato washing as well too, because there's a bit of visualization to that. Instead of just dumping raw material in and expecting something to come out without actual any visualization, something like that doesn't appeal to me. But if a mod actually has some moving parts to it where you can watch it do its thing, has an appeal to me. Okay, I think I got a couple of more windrows to do here. Um, Also for server operations, I haven't had any issues on being on here in my entire stream. So no lag spikes or anything or any real hiccups. So server's running top notch. I downloaded the mods too for this server using the FSG tool. I had no issues there. Everything went smoothly. So, okay, let's go forward. The pellet factory, I hope that they will consider bringing it to FS22, but I'm not too sure if that's ever going to happen. It's the same group that did pumps and hoses. They didn't say no, but some people inquired on whether if not they were going to bring it forward, but they gave kind of an answer of saying, well, we're kind of looking at newer mods to build and concepts, which I think at the time they were focusing on pumps and hoses. Whether they're going to bring the pellet production, I don't know. But I think they still have some patchwork to do for pumps and hoses, so their focus might be mainly on that. But you never know. There's still a lot of life in FS22, so there's like no movement, I think, to another game anytime soon, I don't think. So lots of time in the life cycle where they might decide to, who knows, maybe bring the pellet DLC over. But I think for their planning, they're more on the giant side of the things, so they may not be able to share as much on maybe what they've got planned of what they're working on maybe. I think when you get more onto the giant side of things, you have to kind of be a little bit more quiet or hush hush or whatnot. So we might have some, who knows, maybe some pleasant surprises down the road. Oh, for this map? Yeah. I sometimes fall behind on some of my gameplays where I don't update all of my mods right away. Eventually I do an update every so often. And I'll just go in and I'll just update them all. And then I've gotten into the routine of trying the mod cache cleaner. just to make things go a little smoother. Okay, I think I got this all windrowed up. I got one more pass to do, and then I can go and maybe grab a pickup wagon. I think field number 166 has to be tedded. At least that's what because that one I blundered. I accidentally have got uh, a strip of conditioned grass and unconditioned. So I think that would make a good hay field. Because if you ted it, it will all go to hay. So then you don't have a mismatch. But I'm going to grab a pickup wagon to do the sheep, because I want to try seeing what would happen if I put the grass in right away. So I'm just going to leave the windrower out here. Or actually, I don't have to go very far. I can actually park it where it needs to go. Alright, let's give this a go and see what happens. I'll grab a load of unconditioned grass and take it to the sheep and see what happens. And see how many bars I fill up. Because I was under the impression from the video that I just have to take hay and unconditioned grass to the sheep and that should cover all my bars. I'm not 100% sold on that explanation, but because there's also the mineral feed aspect of the new food process, so I don't know if it was a blunder maybe in the video or not, but I'm just going to give it a try now and see what happens. Okay, let's see here. All's full. Oh, a little bit too quick there. The turn. Alright, let's keep moving here. I'm figuring out all this Maze Plus stuff, so it's, once you get into, you know, actually doing the work, at least for me, then I usually figure everything out. I watch the videos and the spreadsheets and PDF documents sometimes and try to get a rough idea, but it really, when I actually get down to working with the implements or putting the process into place, is usually when I kind of figure everything out. So the practical use of everything. Then I go, aha, I figured it out. Alright, we're over here by the sheep, so I'm gonna put my first load of oh, that's grass conditioned. Let's see what happens. It's loading. That's roughage, I think. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna drive out this way and turn around. Holy crow, we got a lot of honey. Spin around. There goes Fuchs. Just go way over here and just finish up the headland a little bit on my pickup. And she's filled up. Perfect. We'll take this to the sheep pen as well. We're going to unload. Aha! We're in the plus, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's working. The power food, though, is not. Let's see, is power food going up? No. So, but it is hitting the majority of the bars. So maybe the hay handles the power food. I'll have to figure that out later. We're gonna just drive through here, turn around. We won't know about the hay until a little later because I still have to do the tedding and windrowing of the hay. So finish off this headland strip this way. There we go. And then we'll go back down this way here. Forward we go. So I'm gonna figure out this sheep business. It'll be fantastic if I just have to do hay and unconditioned grass. Because that would be cool. Without Maize Plus, it's just straight grass that you need. But I think I might need another item though. The mineral power food side of things, but we'll see. But so far everything seems to be working out the way as I've interpreted everything for maize plus sheep. So grass and hay, I won't know until once I start working on the hay. But it feels like everything's working out based on the fact that the unconditioned grass seems to be filling quite a few bars. Let's just see here. So 87. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot here with my snipping tool just so that I can compare. There we go. And I can gauge what foods have changed. So my protein silage went up, roughage went up, moisture food went up, and power food went up. That's interesting. So, and then you could probably, I guess you can still do all unconditioned grass. Huh. Okay. Well, unconditioned grass. It is. I'll see what happens when I do hay in there. But this server does, Fuchs was mentioning, there does need to be some updates. So I'm not sure if that means the Maze Plus as well. So, well, I might have to reevaluate things again later when the updates are done. So right now, as it stands, it seems that unconditioned grass will handle everything for feeding. But I'm still going to do hay later, and we'll see what happens when I put the hay in.